Hello, everyone. Welcome to Harv's World for another foray into PV Uncharted. It's me, it's Caveman, and happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween. We have a few decorations around the farm, but mostly we're going to be working. No trick or treating for us. Say hi, Caveman.
Hello. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Now, just a brief update. You can see at the top of the screen we now have a goal counter. I believe that says 42 days left in our goal to help needy families for Christmas. And look at that, guys. We're over $400 already. 400 bucks. So the community has been incredibly generous. I can't thank you guys enough. You are genuinely very impressive human beings. Flame, how are you doing? Bradley, good to see you. Raven, good to see you as well. Um, we don't always find the time to play as much as we would like, do we? Or sometimes we play far more than we should. No, that's not true. Um,
It is in my case.
is that right?
Yeah, sometimes I play when I should be sleeping.
That's fair. Sometimes I should be sleeping and have to play whether I like it or not. First things first today, we are going to get rid of a buttload of silage. Bring in some extra cash. Much needed cash because we're going to be spending cash today. Building up to meet one of the goals that you guys said you wanted to see. We want to get our peanut factory at least starting to build. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 35,000 a trailer. So how's everybody? You guys having a good weekend? Anybody hit any really good Halloween parties this weekend? I had a fantastic Halloween party all by myself. It was on Friday night. I did a little impromptu stream on Red River Valley. Just to check out that map, and sometimes I just want to just want to do something different. That's kind of my casual playtime, but I figured might as well hang out with everybody. Easy Rider, look at him go. Now I'll tell
Thanks,
you,
Easy Rider.
yeah, absolutely. Um,
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
and that is absolutely outstanding. Absolutely. Kevin, Easy, Optimus. You play it F91, you mow your actual lawn and try to calculate how much silage. Yes, absolutely. Abso-floggin-lutely. Now, something about the goal counter at the top, guys. It works through Streamlabs. So I will be updating that manually after the stream. If you donate directly through Streamlabs, and there is a link in the video description, then that amount actually updates a little bit quicker. It actually should automatically update, and YouTube doesn't take a cut of that. So, a little bit more of your money would be going to help families in need at Christmas by directly donating through Streamlabs, but it's much easier to just click the. Either way is fine. I'm not saying there's a right or wrong way. That's not my point at all. It's just simply letting you know what's going on. Informational purposes. Helping people, there's never a wrong way to help people.
That's true.
And that's our goal here. Just trying to help people have a little bit better Christmas time. Happy Halloween, Kev. I don't really know what's happened with Sharko and FF these days. I know FF is sorting out some personal stuff in his life, so um, he'll be a little bit off and on for quite some time, I think. He's trying to find work. He just recently moved to a new town, that kind of thing. And as far as Sharko goes, he doesn't really let us know too much anymore. He just says I'll be there or I won't, but who knows why. He's very involved with his family, I can say that, which is a good thing. He should be involved with his family. That's totally cool.
Yeah.
Kyle, how you doing, man? And Bradley, yeah, I saw that you fixed your Jeep. Good to go. Or good for you, man.
Glad
Glad
you fixed it, Bradley.
Yeah, glad you got that sorted out. Oh, and we have something a little bit of something to show you guys today. um, all joking aside, and there's been plenty of joking about it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Um, well, I'll show you in a little bit. Now we are working on some more things to help this fundraiser along. A few people have offered some very nice things, maybe prizes at some point, giveaway type stuff. Um, that helps too. Even if you don't want to donate money, you can always help by sharing on social media, get the word out about it. Anything you can do. It's the same as offering cash. It really is. So keep that in mind. We've got the tally board at the top now, so that's enough reminder these days. Everybody kind of knows what's going on. But yeah, today's big goal is to try to find a place to put the peanut factory, and I got to tell you guys, the peanut factory is stupidly huge. Stupidly huge. We had no idea what the footprint was on that thing when we agreed to go for it. Oh, there you go, Kyle. Yes, you are in the blue crew now. 1 month subscribed.
Nice. Welcome to the Blue Crew.
Yeah, that was a long stream too, Raven. I was on there for 3 hours. It went by in a heartbeat too. I was like, holy crap, it's been 3 hours? I'm tired. I should probably go to bed. It's much more casual on Friday. It's just chilling, farming, chatting. Hey Gary, how's it going, man? Does Canada celebrate Halloween? You never can tell. I imagine they do. You know, we the evil who celebrate pagan holidays. Actually, that other truck might be better pulled straight into the bunker silo, caveman. I could come back around and load the other half.
Okay, well.
Are you full though? Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm full.
Look at it launch. It's probably okay right where it is.
It can pick it up over here, I know.
And it is.
So I'm gonna pull it up right there like that.
Alright. If I need to adjust it, I will. Hey Ed, how are you doing, man? Was thinking about you, Ed. I actually was thinking about you. You had you had asked or been looking for something a little more official as far as this fundraiser goes. And I mentioned this on a different stream, but I'll mention it again. I understand that people can be skeptical, especially stuff online. We hear all the horror stories. And to be honest, we're a little bit late to the game. This was a very, very, just something that I wanted to do, and it's kind of last minute. We don't really have a donation website, and setting one up right now is a bit beyond our scope. Like I said, I understand the need to be skeptical of people online. I get that completely. But there's going to be dozens dozens of hours of video evidence that I'm collecting money for the needy here, and I assure you, I'm not ripping anybody off. And I'm not saying that's what you're saying. I'm just saying, this is in fact going to go toward families for to help families for Christmas. So this is going to be as good as it gets. And I hope that's enough for everybody. Everybody's been very, very generous so far. We're over $400, as you can see. Hey, Kill Switch, how are you doing, man? It's going good. So far, so good. I think I am going to have to move that truck, though, because I'm not sure once I swing around this is going to actually load them. Nope. Alright, I'll pull that truck in. Hey, Six Strings, how's it going? You have a glitch on the map. Okay, so you know about the placeable factories mod not being appropriate for most FS maps. What I would say is make sure that you don't have any other mods installed by Air Shaba. Air Shaba is the guy who makes those placeable factories. And there are others out there too that conflict with animal pens on maps that aren't designed for his factory mods. And you certainly don't need them on this map because this map has so many factories already. You don't need extra ones.
Yes, that. Yeah, if it's not specifically set up for that particular mod, it'll break the map.
Right, and there are several of them. No, I understand, Ed. I absolutely understand. Um, you know, I'm just trying to put other people's minds at ease. That's all. I didn't take offense to anything you said, and I hope I'm not reading anything into it that wasn't intended. That's not my purpose here. I just feel like a lot of us have been very blessed, and I know I have this year. I've got a new job. YouTube has been reasonably successful. You guys make life awesome. And so I wanted to give back to people. And, I've been in contact with a couple of people specifically who I know are very, very much going to be struggling at Christmas time this year. And that just really got me thinking, well, I've got a little bit of voice out in the world now. Maybe I can do a little bit more to help people like that. So that's really all it is. All right, good to know, Ed. Good to know. PV, yeah, I've seen and heard about PV County, um, and there's a few PV maps, but I never got around to playing any of them until this one. And I'll tell you what, I'm kind of in love with this map right now. I really, really like it. And I imagine if his other maps are this good, I'm sure it's totally worthwhile. And I can't see why they wouldn't be. He's obviously put a lot of thought into them, and this is one of the more innovative maps that I've seen. I'm not going to say it's 100% perfect. There are a few hiccups here and there that we've run into, but otherwise, you play the game for a year and a half or better. Actually, yeah, over a year and a half now. You start looking for anything that's different, just to keep it interesting. So we're almost full again, caveman. Not quite, but almost.
Okay, like for me, it's gotten to the point to where just finding out how to install shaders, like custom shaders, has made the game more playable for me.
Oh yeah, tell him about that, Caveman. Caveman was just telling me about that.
Um, there's this program out there called Reshade
I'm full.
that you can download and install custom shaders to quite a few different games. I found one for FS19, and it actually looks a lot better, has more color depth, and not as grainy.
I'm stuck.
And you can actually even take their shaders and tweak them yourself to get the look you want.
Oh, there we go. Whew.
And they have quite a few presets on their website as well.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, Ed. I have included links in the video description directly to the Salvation Army for donations. There are two links because we have such a widespread audience. One of them is for United States donations. The other one is for international donations. And the Salvation Army is doing a really nice job on their donation pages, excuse me, of allowing you to tell them what community, even as far as cities and towns in the United States, or what country you would like that donation to be specifically used for. So yes, I have included direct links to the Salvation Army in the video description. Thank you for bringing that up, Ed. I appreciate that. Eric, how are you doing, man? Happy Halloween, bud. Optimus wants to know who's looking for work and do you know what type of work they're looking for? I don't know of anybody specifically looking for work at the moment or what kind of work they're looking for. That's not what I've heard from at least one person who can't work right now, and it's for very valid and legitimate reasons. I know we can get cynical and say get a job if you're having a hard time, and God knows it's kind of an employee's market out there right now. Everybody seems to be hiring if you're willing to do the work. Anyway, enough on that for right now. I mean, unless you guys have questions or want to know something. But, no, Caveman was showing me pictures of the shaders that he's installing for FS19, and they do look really, really good. I'm like, well, maybe I have to start looking at that. Oh, Optimus. Yes, you're right. FF is... He's got a job, I believe. He was waiting for some kind of background check. And I think he was talking maybe about picking up a second job.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
And JD97, thank you very much, bud. Another $10 coming in. Gosh, you guys are amazing. We do... Yeah, we do get donations off screen too. JD has actually he tipped once off stream, and then today he's coming back in with another one. Thanks, JD. Big shout out to him, everybody. We had a big donation on Friday night from Matthew Erkey. Matthew's been a follower of Harv's World for a long time. And he dropped $120 on us. So thank you for that, Matt. Matt works an awful lot too, so he doesn't always catch the streams, but he seems to be stopping in on the impromptus. So good to hear from him again. What kind of openings do you have, Optimus? I'm curious. Maybe Caveman's looking for a job. You looking for a job, Caveman?
Possibly.
Well, there you go. Optimus might just be your hookup there.
Maybe.
We we are going to get this bunker empty some year. That is quite a stream. I wouldn't want my face in front of that. Yeah, we had some fun. We were on Red River Valley on Friday, checking it out, seeing what it has to offer. Looks like an interesting map. There's nothing too dramatic in the way of productions. There's a few little things. There's a whiskey factory we might have to look into at some point. No additional crops per se, but it is a very, very cool looking map. And I like the fact it's right on the Canadian border. You actually have to do like border crossings to go from the southern half of the map to the northern half of the map. So that's pretty cool. And it's kind of the hot map right now. You've probably seen other guys doing it as well. I think I just literally filled up, Caveman. No, Ed. We're not connected to them directly in any way like that. It's just, for those who would prefer a direct donation, then we can go that route. The Salvation Army is not sponsoring this stream in any way. This is totally something I came up with. Hey JD, yeah man, glad to have you with us. Thanks for coming in and joining us. Works for a health screening company that does mobile health screens all over the USA. We have openings in a bunch of different fields, including IT, billing, and much more. Quite a bit of their work is available for full remote. And there you go, Caveman. Or anybody else who's looking for work right now. Optimus might be able to hook you up. Need some extra funds and work from home? There you go. Oh, well, nice, Bradley. Bradley gets in touch with everybody. He doesn't care. He's like, "Hey, I got an idea. Take it or leave it, but here it is." Hey, David Smith, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. And I'll tell you guys, we don't have the biggest streams on the planet, but we have some of the best streams on the planet. And I will always make an effort to include everybody who drops in. I hope you notice that I try to greet in everybody. If I send Dono via tip, it will show on the dashboard and you will forward said Dono as... Ed, if you have special instructions that you would like me to do, let me know, buddy. I've got a whole list. In fact, I'm going to read the list right now while we're filling up. Right now, these are our donors so far. Easy Rider, Sharko, Farming Sense, Mr. Swede, Kyle Krams, Rob, Tom Ford, Dustin S., Gary Robertson, Caveman, City Look Sweden, JD97, and Matt. Matt Erkey. Fenor Noldor, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. Silage makes us a lot of money. Don't underestimate the power of silage.
It does make a lot of money.
And we're going to need it because we're probably going to spend about $1 million here in about the next 15 minutes or so.
or more.
Seriously, Ed, if you have special instructions, you want something done in a specific way, you let me know and I will make sure it gets done. I have said over time that if people have recommendations for other charitable organizations that they would like to see some of this money go to, let me know. The only stipulation I have is that please try to make it an international organization that helps people for Christmas because we have an international community that's donating to this fund, donating to this fundraiser, and I want to make sure that everybody's communities have an opportunity to receive a little bit of assistance. I am going to limit that to 4, however. So far, I haven't really gotten any suggestions for internationals, and until I do, we're sticking with the Salvation Army. I grew up in the Salvation Army. In fact, um, most of my clothes and a good deal of the food that my family ate when we were young came from the Salvation Army, and my mom worked for them her whole life. So they helped me out a lot. I'd like to help them out a little bit right now too. Yeah, like I just said, Ed, right now the list of charities that I have at the moment is the Salvation Army, but I'll be happy to take requests once we get to 4, then then we'll stop the list. But we got 42 days left in this before, I'm stopping on December 12th because I want the money to get there in time for Christmas. Although I'm sure it will help all year round. But you know what I mean. Mike Accord, welcome to Harv's World, new subscriber. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. That would be very cool. I don't know how that would work, JD, but it would be a fantastic option. And it's been brought up by several people in the past. And yes, that would be a fantastic thing. We're almost done here. We're down to 100,000 liters, basically.
Is it more or less?
Slightly more.
More. Okay.
I was about to say, you can see that, right?
Me not paying attention to it, so no.
Fair enough.
If I was paying attention, I could have.
All right, Sharko. Hey, you finally got your answer, by the way, about Lisa Helen.
Yes, I know.
Whether she was related to Sharko or not.
I know. I finally got that answer.
Angel Flight in Australia? What does Angel Flight do, Fenor? Um, Another one of my Australian subscribers was recommending a charity in Australia. But I don't know if that was the same one or not. But that's when I was thinking about really needing to keep it international. Does Toy for Tots take direct cash donations? Could somebody look that up for me? I'd be happy to include them. I can't see why they wouldn't, but well, it would be cool, JD. Juliana, how are you doing? Juliana joined us on Friday night from South Africa. I'm sure I'm remembering that correctly. I hope so. um, it would be really cool to, if you have a multiplayer map where you could set up your own economy where you could run contracts amongst each other. I mean, you can do that on paper, but if the game would track it for you, or you could create contracts and such that you could utilize with your friends, that would be a pretty slick addition, in my opinion.
Yes, you can do a direct donation through their website, toysfortots.org.
Oh, thank you. Okay, well, we have a request for Toys for Tots from Kevin, so we will add them to the list. And I will see about getting a direct donation link added to the video description for next stream. That sounds like a fantastic organization, Fenor. Pilots who own planes, because I know, I mean, we've got plenty of rural locations in the States, but it's not like Australia where you've got some people who live genuinely way, way out in the, in the, well, the outback. And I'm sure it's not easy for them to get to medical services sometimes.
I sent you the link
Oh,
so
thank
you
you.
have it to put in there.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Um,
Almost done.
let's see if it'll let me do this. I just pasted it in chat too so they could see it.
Oh, very good. So basically what I'll end up doing is, a 50-50. As it stands right now, 50% Salvation Army, 50% Toys for Tots. Really? Just 800 liters and I have to go get the truck? I left 800 liters, but it's my own bloody fault. But hey. Hey,
Hey,
Dustin.
Dustin.
What's
You're
the
welcome, Kevin.
what's the good word, bud? That's a good suggestion, Kev. And if you want to do something more directly, keep in mind, excuse me, keep in mind a lot of these organizations um, do things where you can help families directly if you reach out to the organizations. Like the Salvation Army has what's called the Angel Tree. Similar to Toys for Tots, they basically give you information about a family or child in need, and then you basically they'll give you a list of things to buy that kid for Christmas, kind of their Christmas wish list, and you can go that route if you want to. Anything to help, man. Anything to help.
Oh, we're done.
Yep, just one more run. I'm gonna run this tractor over because we're gonna need it.
Can't drive two trucks, unfortunately.
Come on, man. I would actually say just put the last of that silage in the silo.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah. We're under 1 million liters in the silo. We've got plenty of TMR at the moment, but we'll be making a lot more in the future. Well, thank you, Fenor. I appreciate that. This isn't this is not a situation where I don't want to take credit for anything, guys. I'm just trying to do my part to help others in need. So, I appreciate that. It's about you guys. You guys are the champions. Trust me. You really are the champions. Oh, and I went to the wrong bloody place. There, that's pretty much the extent of our Christmas decorations.
Christmas.
Our Halloween decorations. A couple caskets, a couple pumpkins, and a big bloody fence sign. Happy Halloween.
Outstanding. Absolutely
Thank you,
outstanding.
Dustin.
Dustin, the man. Dustin has been extremely generous through this, too. Look at that. This stream alone, that's $70. Big shout out. Hashtag Dustin, everybody. You can see as I'm coming over here our steel mill. I have to say that slowly or I trip over it. Steel mill is really starting to grow. We don't quite have everything we need to finish it off yet, though. We're waiting on some more concrete. Do you want the, well, never mind.
I want what?
Nothing.
Okay. Are you gonna show them what the surprise was you had for them?
Oh, yes. While I'm over here. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Well, I'm sure you can see it. No, Bradley, I'm not on Discord at the moment. I'm on my stream. I'll check it out later, though, man. So, you can see these fields. Everybody was joking around about potatoes. Guess what? Every square inch of our fields are planted in potatoes. All of it. Every bit of it. 100% potatoes. And we don't even have a factory for them. We're just going to sell them. That's great information, Ed. 97% goes to the kids. 3% is used for operating expenses. That's another thing that I really like about the Salvation Army. If you look them up, they make sure that the vast majority of their funding goes directly to help people in need. Their overhead doesn't eat up very much of it either. At least the last I looked. You got more taters than anybody would ever want in a lifetime. Okay, so what do we need all this cash for? We need some elbow room. Lebensraum. So we're gonna pick up lot 24 here. Because we need a really big space for this bloody peanut factory, let me tell you. So we're buying that 864,000. That wasn't as bad as I thought. That leaves us with 632. That might still be enough to buy the plant. Well, Gary, it's either a 24-hour stream or some really fancy mods. Which one do you think it will be? I'll let you do the math on that one. 40%? Where are you getting that information from? I find that highly suspect. Was that directly from the Salvation Army? Your wife's blood bank has information about the Salvation Army's finances. I'm not sure I understand the validity of the source.
Or did you drop out or something?
Nope. I'm looking up information on the Salvation Army.
Oh,
So far, I've seen two different sources that say 83% of the money that you donate to the Salvation Army goes to help directly. However, I would argue that vast worldwide organizations are going to have expensive overhead, and even paying for that overhead is helping families in need, especially when it's an organization that's focused on helping families in need. I can assure you nobody at the Salvation Army is getting rich. But you know what? I'm just trying to help people, guys.
so what are we trying to place right here? The peanut factory?
I think so. We're going to try to clear a spot big enough for the peanut factory.
Okay.
Kevin, you never said anything about planting potatoes? No. After the fact, nobody said a word about it, I'm sure. And if you want to avoid, the 30% going to YouTube, you can donate directly through Streamlabs. And there's a link in the channel description for that. And that cuts out the YouTube middleman. Well, hello, Chris L. What's my favorite aspect of Farm Sim? Honestly, my favorite aspect of um, my my favorite aspect of Farm Sim, honestly, is the fact that it gives me the opportunity to learn about farming. I'm not going to say it's completely realistic, it's not, but I have learned an awful lot about real world farming, and being a city boy who grew up as about as far away from a tractor as anybody could get. I'm sure you know what I mean. Um, it gives me the opportunity to just see what farmers do. I had no idea what silage was before this, and now I just sold off 1.2 million liters of it. That kind of thing. So, that's fair, Ed. That's fair. We just want to help people. I understand wanting to make sure that those dollars go to the best sources. I get that, and you know there are sources, and I'm not gonna name names because of there are places I would not donate the money to because I don't feel like they use the money to the best advantage of anybody but their organization. So, um, actually, JD, JD in the stream, Joseph Dombrowski, if you're still watching, bud, he has made a donation directly through Streamlabs. Did that give you a receipt, JD? Hey, Harley, how are you doing? If anybody knows the answer to Ed's question, please, please, because a few people have donated directly through Streamlabs now.
Don't know the answer to that one. I am sorry.
I'm about half tempted to go throw a donation through there myself just to see, but it would take too much time. Um, I will definitely follow up on that off camera though after the stream and see. Hey, thanks, Sharko. That's actually something that Streamlabs offers directly. Doing good, Harley. Doing really good. Doing well. The donation bar at the top actually only automatically updates when you donate directly through Streamlabs. Otherwise, I'll be updating it manually. I do keep track of every donation that comes in. And let's see, we were at 409. We've had $70 today so far, so that's 479. We're getting awfully close to that 500 mark. Now, I don't expect us to reach 5,000, but it seemed like a nice number to shoot for. That would give us plenty of time, or would last a good long time. So, hey, Chris L., welcome to Harvest World. Glad to have you with us, man. Thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate that. I would be very shocked if Streamlabs did not offer receipts, Ed. Genuinely, I would be very surprised if they didn't email you something to let you know that money had been spent from your account. And also, just to fill you in on what's kind of going on in my head with relation to all of this. When I physically make these donations, I'll be doing it electronically online, but I'm going to make sure to capture that on camera because right now we're doing Toys for Tots and the Salvation Army. Those are our two targeted charities. And when I make those, I will record them and make sure that I show that to you guys. Probably on the stream immediately after December 12th. Because I want you guys to know that your money has been used in the way you intended it to. Hey, Juliana. It's kind of the focus at the moment, but just because of everything that's going on. But no, please ask all the farm sim questions you want. So, why are your box of eggs only selling for like $4? Well, I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. What map are you playing on?
Are your boxes of eggs full? Because they spawn before they're completely full.
Oh, that's a great point too.
They spawn in with pretty much nothing in them, and completely full is 150 liters.
Right. So yeah, just because a box of eggs pops up doesn't mean it's ready to be sold. Hey, El Dinko, welcome to the stream. Yeah, exactly, Eric. If you donate directly through Streamlabs, YouTube does not take a cut of that. They don't get their cut. Now, I'm not trying to disparage YouTube. That's not my intent here. Um, I'm just giving you better options, especially since this money is going to help those in need. And also, I personally am going to cover as much as I reasonably can of the cut that YouTube takes. I'm going to throw a number out. I hopefully, depending on how things go between now and then, I will cover the first $100 of YouTube's cut, so that your donations directly make it to the people you want to help, or that we're trying to help. And where's Sprue and Glue? He's the guy who always wants to see forestry.
Yeah, right. But we saw Sharko comment. Is Sharko still around?
Yeah, Sharko. He commented on the donation bar and then disappeared again. Apparently, he's close friends with Lisa Helen, though.
Apparently.
Absolutely, Juliana. Always happy to help. That's kind of the Harvestwold claim to fame, helping new folks get started in Farm Sim.
Trying to help everyone that has a problem
Pretty much.
with
When,
Farm Sim anyway.
when we can. I don't think she's quite up to seasons yet. Um, Bradley. Don't put the cart in front of the horse. Almost, Kevin.
Okay, Sharko. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you very much, Kyle. Thank you so much, buddy. Big shout out to Kyle, everybody. Hashtag Kyle. Hey, Harley was on it before I could even say it. Good girl, Harley. You can smack me later.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
Oh, there's FF dropping in too.
You just dropping in to say hi to FF, or are you dropping in to say you can come help us?
He's dropping in to go, look at those suckers cutting trees in the rain. I'm off doing something else today.
Thank you, FF.
Yeah, I was up too late on Friday, Harley. I still haven't caught up yet. My sleep, so. Well, thank you, FF. Actually, it's funny. Caveman is seeing this before I do.
Absolutely outstanding.
My
That
chat
is
is
kind of
slow.
funny.
It's been happening a lot lately. Man, you guys rock. You guys are awesome. So that puts us at. That's $90 on the day. That puts us at $4.99. We are exactly $1 away from 500, guys. $1. Man, this community, you folks are just never cease to amaze me.
Okay, FF. Well, if it's raining there, Sharko, I mean, you might as well jump in the game when you can, because it's raining in the game too.
That's right. Oh, I forgot to speed up time to maybe move past that. Although we don't have any crops right now. Potatoes are still growing. These trees are funky sometimes.
Yeah, and every time you cut one of those, the funky trees. I get a lag spike.
I don't doubt it. That's the only thing I would say I've got an issue with on this map is some of the tree models he used are not the best in the game. FF.
Thanks, FF.
Nice, dude. Thank you so much for that $1. 500.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
You guys are just too much. 500.
What is
So
that? 10% to the goal.
yeah, 10% of that goal. And I just set that goal to have a goal. But a week and a half into this, we got 42 days to go, and we've already got to 10%. I do love the tree sounds mod. It gives a
Oh yeah.
it just makes forestry a little bit something better,
And I would have never known about it if it wasn't for Bradley.
right? I can see we're gonna have to blow up some rocks too.
Mm-hmm.
So I go smashing into this tree. Yeah, that's what caveman's around for, to fix the crap I smash into trees. Oh, if you want to get rid of that little tree next to you,
I was
also.
gonna say the ones that aren't really worth it. If you want, you can leave them, and I'll just leave them for now. I'm gonna go get something because I want to try something here.
Uh-oh.
I has an idea. The caveman has an idea.
Uh-oh. Everybody was asking Caveman if you hadn't dropped into off the grid,
Oh,
or if you
because
weren't,
of the.
yeah, if you weren't related to Kevin in some way.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think you're rubbing off on old Kev there. First, it was one field, a very tiny field. It eventually grew into 4 fields, and now
It's again one field.
it's one. No, it's 2. He did leave me a smidge of a field. And Sharko says if we actually hit that goal of 5,000, he will give away a copy of FS22.
Oh, nice.
I'm not sure what you mean, Easy. Was somebody being... I didn't see anybody being particularly harsh or difficult. Did I miss something? Maybe my moderator took something down before I had a chance to see it. Here's hoping.
I'm trying something.
Famous last words, I've got an idea, yeah.
I think I like this idea.
I'm gonna have to go in search of...
Those worthless trees now have a value.
Oh, are you You're going in search of wood chips to get some of the worthless trees out of the way.
Well, I mean, I can grind stumps with this and get wood chips from small trees.
Okay, easy. All right, man. Yeah, we've got the wood sound mod. We're using it right now, Harley. Let me get in a little bit closer. Maybe I'm just too far away so I can see what I'm doing.
Bradley, that happens because the weight of these trees is a lot higher than on normal maps.
Well, that fell funky.
The yeah, this map uses custom trees.
Yep, sure does. And they don't always work and play well together. Oh, this tree got real funky on me. This is not going well.
Oh, my idea is working great.
Oh, good. Well, you should go back, Bradley, and look at the Christmas episode I did for Off the Grid. I used a bunch of Christmas mods, tons and tons of them actually. And this is yeah, it's just physics, Bradley. When the tree falls and slams to the ground, it jerks the harvester. Yeah, I'm just a little far away so I can see what's going on, but and actually right now it's not it doesn't seem to be working at the moment. I think the tree sound mod is fickle, brother.
So are we stocking our sawmill first and then selling?
Yeah.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
And there's Easy with another 5. Thank you so much, bud.
Thanks, Easy Rider.
Oh, stop that. There we go. I can keep it from jumping if I just lower my header down a little bit more. It doesn't give it quite as big a jerk. We're making a right mess out of, or I'm making a right mess out of this wood pile. Thank God for auto load trailers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we could have chipped the whole thing, but I didn't think you wanted to do that.
No, that would be bad. We need the cash, man.
We can sell wood chips.
Yeah, but not for the same amount you get for trees. Hey, Rob, how you doing, man? Good to have you with
Alright.
us. Good to see you dropping in, bud. Do 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 do. Oh well, thanks for testing that. That's man, that doesn't even make sense. It should be doing that. Okay, that's disappointing.
No receipt. Oh, well, That's disappointed.
I know, right? They should be doing that. Mm.
So,
I was up a little bit too high for that one.
you know, it's just kind of weird loading this sawmill.
Why is that?
I'm not used to more than like half of a trailer going into a sawmill.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It took that whole trailer.
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
I didn't say it was. I just said it's. I'm not used to it.
I realize that. Hey, Rob. Well, good. If we can make your son think you're even more cool than you already are. What's your son's name? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to say, I understand, but what's your son's name, Rob? Chris, this map is called PV Uncharted. The name is in the stream title. Um, I would call it it's if you're familiar with No Man's Land at all, it's almost like a No Man's Land. You start with two fields, and basically, if you want to do anything, you better be ready for some forestry or have a way to get rid of trees that doesn't require forestry, because you have to clear the land. Man, why do places like Streamlabs have to make it difficult? And I don't blame you for not having the the social media stuff. Sometimes I think, obviously not YouTube, but some of the others, I think, man, I should just get rid of this. It's more trouble than it's worth. But you know, you try to do something good, and it never works out quite the way you hope it will. But so far, we're doing well. We're doing very, very well. I'm not one to complain much. I just wish things would function in a way that work for everybody and not just who, whatever company decides what's right. TEUN, is that tune? 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 Tune. Tayan. Something like that. He's 10 years old. He thinks dad is cool, and now hopefully, hopefully he thinks dad is even cooler. If we work hard enough, maybe we can just make you father of the year, right? Oh, there you go, Eric. Peanut butter cups go on sale now that Halloween's over. I can't say I'd argue with that.
Oh yeah, that means half price. I'll be able to get half price Reese's tomorrow.
There you go. I don't think sound crashed. Everything seems to be working on this end. Hey, Altoona, how you doing, bud? Alright, I want to see where we're at with this whole peanut factory thing. Plus, it'll give everybody a chance to see just how massive this bloody factory is that we want to build.
Now I've still got stumps to clear and other stuff, but logs are starting to become an issue.
That's
With
a,
rain.
oh, lag wise?
Yes.
Alright, well, good thing we're pausing for just a minute. So, Planters Peanuts, almost $500,000. And I can't even zoom out far enough to almost to see just how massive this is. Look at that. We're getting close, but we're not quite close enough. And actually we'd probably want to place it just about like that, if I'm honest. So that's just ridiculously humongous. We got a lot more to go before we've got room to put this thing down. And we'll get there. We'll get there. Outstanding, Rob. I'm glad he enjoyed that, man. So you did go. You're going to sell logs to get some off the map.
Yeah, I'm taking some more to the sawmill,
Oh, okay, good.
making sure that's topped off before anything else, because we need the resources from that. Some of them, anyway. You know what I wonder? Is it more profitable to sell logs or to sell boards?
That's a good question too. The problem is we don't have the storage capacity for all of the logs.
Yes, I know, but I was saying if it's more profitable to sell boards than it is logs, then what I need to do is, when I can, make sure it's topped off
Oh yeah, yeah, okay.
and only sell logs when we can't put them in there anymore. If it's more profitable to sell logs, right now we need money, I'll sell the logs direct.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, Bradley. Black wording under your account price? Do you know what he's talking about, Caveman?
No. Can't say I do.
Well, thank you, Easy.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
Thank you very much, Easy. Big shout out to Easy, everybody, who just keeps throwing it out there today.
I hate when stuff sticks.
Uh-huh. Well, the only other thing that I could do, which actually maybe I need to do this too. Let me check something real quick, Ed. See if I can look this up very, very quickly. For your benefit, hopefully. Let's try this. That's not going to do it. Where is it? Where is it? Hopefully this will do it. I'm going to send something to Caveman, and hopefully he can post the link in chat. Did I lose anybody? Okay.
No, you didn't lose me.
Okay. So I just sent Caveman the link to my direct PayPal. So hopefully, that's another method of getting money to Harv's World. It doesn't link directly to the goal or anything or Streamlabs directly, but it will also bypass YouTube's 30%. And of course, I will make sure that your money goes wherever you see fit. Right now, we're donating to the Salvation Army and Toys for Tots. Okay, let me catch back up now.
Okay, it's there. It
What-
does not show up as a link, though.
It probably needs the HTTPS in front of it. You might turn it into a link. Pretty sure you don't have to have a social media account for that.
That didn't do it either. Thank you, Sharko. He got it. Had to do more than just add the HTTPS.
Thank you, Sharko. Thank you. There you go.
Greatly appreciated.
That's the PayPal account that Streamlabs sends the money you donate to them or through them to anyway. So it's all going to the same place. I'm glad to, I was getting a little bit discouraged, I'll be honest. But actually, now that I think about it, it's good that these issues are coming up and we can get them sorted out now ahead of time. Without a doubt, I play. We use GPS on this map all the time. All the time.
Oh yeah, GPS is like a must-have mod.
Ed says, "We'll be right back, yada yada, black wording." I'm still at a loss. I'm not seeing the "we'll be right back."
Where is this at? Where's this supposed to be at?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
On the stream, Carve, it is showing some small black text under your bar that tells you your money and all that stuff. It's about the same height as that is below it. And it's tiny, and it's like a paragraph.
That's weird.
No idea what it is.
Alright, let me look at Discord real quick since Sharko was kind enough to forward that to me. I have no idea why that's showing up. We're not getting chat on the stream, though, are we?
No, we're not. That's probably why it's showing up.
That would be exactly why it's showing up. Let's try this and see if it doesn't fix it. Let's see, we'll just do this one. And then we'll go right back. Is it still there?
As of right this second, yes.
Well, then probably the best thing to do is just disable this. Did that take care of it?
It's still. I got a technical difficulty sign, and now it's gone.
Yeah, because you're on delay.
Yeah.
And maybe I can put it back. There. I think that took care of it. Okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, it just needed to be reset. Okay. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I switched off screen to force a reset on the information on screen. Yeah, something about the chat box hiccuped. That's all. Maybe it didn't like the PayPal link. I don't know. I do not know. Are you tree mavericking some more?
Yep, all those little trees that we just delete anyway,
Mm-hmm.
because they're a pain. I'm just whacking them down with the tree maverick. I mean, it works as a stump grinder.
Holy cow, Ed. Man, we can't get you sorted to save your life.
Wait, since when does PayPal require a cell phone number?
Do you have email, Ed? Is there not an email option to give a verification? I would imagine PayPal is expecting to text you to verify that you are doing what you say you're doing. That'd be my guess.
I do know there's a call option. At least there used to be.
There should be an
Hey, Mouse.
email verification also. Hey, Mouse. Building a canal. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, one of the things that this guy did was it allows you to place your own water. Yeah, two-step authentication. Ed, the only other thing I can tell you is I do have a P.O. box. If you want to really get old school on it, I do have a P.O. box. Although, if you wanted to send me a check, you would have to do it to my real name, not Harv's World, because I don't have a bank account specifically for Harv's World. Actually, there are boats, Gary. The same boats that same boat pack that we were using on Yukon River Valley are included on this map as well. So if you were setting up a canal, you probably could. Well, PayPal does take a cut, Eric, but it's nothing nearly as dramatic as YouTube does. I mean, it's almost insignificant how little they take. Ed, you're never doing something wrong when you're trying to help, buddy. Never. I wish we had a I guess a non-technological way to help you out other than, PO box send Harv a check and I will put that in the appropriate account and make sure it gets forwarded or donate directly to the organization of your choice.
Direct donation's always an option.
Oh, okay, Gary. Yeah, we eventually on Yukon had to build a land bridge because that's not true, Ed. That is not true at all. You're trying to help, and that's more than most people do. Even if we can't get you there, bud, at least your heart's in the right place, and that's what really, really matters.
That's right.
Did you see how I was attempting to?
First sale of timber.
Oh, excellent. $60,000, not bad.
No.
No, no, no. So, oh, Mouse, I have a question for you. If you're still tuning in, I'm glad you dropped by, man. Have you figured out the whole fish farm thing on this map yet? I'll be honest, I haven't dug into it or anything, but I am curious about it. And I'm not really seeing any kind of a placeable fish farm type thing. Ed, honestly, bud, it's all good, man. It gives us a chance to explore variables and see what's available for everybody. Now we know. And again, your heart's in the right place, man, and that's all that matters. We're glad you're with us, man.
Yeah, you don't have to, go quiet or nothing, Ed. You're fine.
Yeah, in the last 10 minutes, man, you have done more to help families for Christmas than 99% of the people on the planet. I'm just sorry we couldn't get you there. Sometimes technology isn't the best solution. Okay, I was just curious, Mouse, because, we can make fish food here. We can sell fish food here. And there's other options for fish on the map. I just haven't sorted out what they are, what's available. Maybe that's just a carryover from PV County. I'm kind of wondering if now if he didn't start with PV County as a base map for this one, and some of the stuff just carried over, and he either didn't realize it or didn't completely bring it onto this map. That'd be my guess.
If you look at the files of the map, that looks like what he did.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have the technology, Sharko, to do that type of stuff. So it's all good. It's all good. Apparently, it wouldn't have been a bad idea.
What wouldn't have been a bad idea?
I don't know. I just heard somebody say in the background it wouldn't have been a bad idea. Was that on
Hang
your
on.
end? Because it sure wasn't
Yeah,
mine.
it is on my end.
Oh, I see, mouse. Yep, maybe he just carried some of these files over. I don't know. Just spitballing, man. Just spitballing. This is going to be bad if I don't pull this out of here. Yeah, Juliana, but you're lucky you're here now on console because it's gotten a lot better. Kevin's a big time console player. He can attest to how much better console has gotten in the last few months, mod wise. But yeah, they still get a little bit shortchanged on some of the mods. Oh, I
Yes,
see, Shark.
they do. Yeah. So apparently, um, family went to Old 26 to get burgers again.
Will they bring me one?
If I could have brought you one through the game, I would.
That didn't sound like a bad idea. If I hit you, it's because I'm not looking behind me.
I was watching you. I was watching you.
Come on, man. We got to get to it. We got to get this peanut factory. Hey, Mervin. How are you doing, man? Mervin dropped into Friday night stream and was asking if I happen to have any tutorials. We got him sorted.
Oh,
He actually did. He found the Raven port. We told him about it, and I heard from him today that he'd started watching it. So apparently, he just needed some refresher, some brushing up. He's an old school FS19 player, but it's been a while. So
glad you got him sorted.
see, free games aren't always bad, are they, Juliana? Get some respectable titles every once in a while when those companies give away free games. Oh, good, Mervin. Good to hear it, man. Yeah, she even got it for free. Are there any good tutorials? I have not done a precision farming tutorial. I probably should. We use precision farming on our streams pretty much exclusively now. We uh, we did it on Yukon. We're doing it on this map. I mean I go after learning stuff on my own usually and then doing tutorials, but I have not done one for precision farming. So I can't tell you what's good out there. I'm sure, however, a quick search on YouTube would turn up a bunch of stuff. The one thing I can tell you, don't use soil samplers. There are two different mods on Mod Hub now available, should be available to both PC and console. I think they are anyway. Field scanners. Field scanners are the way to go when it comes to precision farming. They take a lot of the tediousness out of it.
I know at least one of them is available on all platforms.
Probably the lizard one.
I don't remember which one. I just remember there was one that was available on all platforms. At least one.
See ya, Sharko.
Later, Sharko.
Oh, there you go. Mouse has you sorted. Farmer Min has some tutorials. Did you see how I was placing that peanut factory, caveman?
No, I wasn't paying attention to the stream itself at that point.
All right, I will throw it down again and see where we stand. All right, Mervin, you have a good day at work, man. Good to see you. Good of you to drop in for a few minutes. Yeah, Dennis, jump on ModHub and there's one by Kloss, Claas, you know, Kloss the brand, and there's another one that's a lizard. Field scanner, I believe they're called.
I think it's called a crop sensor.
Yeah, that could be it. The Kloss crop sensor or the lizard field scanner, maybe.
Hang on.
Actually, we've got them installed.
It's the Clask is the crop sensor, and the lizard is a crop sensor as well.
Yeah, here, let me pull those up real quick so he can see. They show up under miscellaneous. It's this thing here, the Kloss crop sensor. Or this lizard crops. I guess they're both crop sensors. But you put these on the front of a tractor, unfold them, turn them on, drive down your field, and it will scan your field instead of taking soil samples and sending them in and paying money. All right, Juliana, good to have you with us. Take care. Have a great night.
Have a good night.
You know, I'm usually a little bit better at having a feel for when to turn, and I'm not on it like a carb on it today.
It's not good.
I'm lacking sense and sensibility. All right, let's see where we're at on this clearing for. Should have called this stream clearing for peanuts. We're definitely going to put it in just like that. Now I'd ask you to take a look, caveman, so you can kind of see the position that I'm looking at, and you can kind of guide me where I need to clear. We got a lot more clearing to do.
As soon as it pops up, I'll take a look. Okay, so then, okay, you rotate it.
Yeah, so that angle is right on the corner.
Okay, I mean you're setting it slightly back off of both roads, right?
Yeah, I didn't have it placed perfectly or anything. I was just getting a feel for the size.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what then. I will do something.
That's good. Oh, nice,
And
Dennis.
it was production? No. Food factories, right?
Yes.
And
I loved playing Seasons on Ravensburg. I wasn't playing Precision Farming at the time, but I loved Seasons on Ravensburg. It was fantastic.
Okay, head south.
I'm headed south right now, I believe.
The tree right in front of you.
Yep.
Turn 90 degrees
Yep.
to the left
To the west or
and
east.
well,
Okay.
facing that way. It's your left,
Right.
and then start cutting a straight line in.
I have not, Mouse. I have not had a chance to check that out yet. I will though. I'm sure it's I think I've seen your thumbnails, but I haven't had a chance to check out any videos. I will make that up to you soon, man. I will. Mousetropolis though. Such a fantastic name.
That is an awesome name.
Right? One of these days Mouse is going to be like the biggest name on YouTube. I can see it.
So I've got an idea of where this thing needs to go. So I'm going to put placeholders there. Or not placeholders, but something that'll kind of give you an idea of where we're headed.
That would be lubberly. You're losing your logs, man. They're falling off the back.
Yeah, I see. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We have an auto load trailer. It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Parking the truck right here. That's how far south you need to go. Is to the truck.
Okay.
Like the south
Yeah.
side of the south side of the truck.
I understand.
And then I'm gonna put this trailer over here where you need to cut into. From the looks of it.
And that's all we can ask. The looks of it. I really,
There's a
I'm really starting to feel like I'm on off the grid again.
oh. You have a truck and a trailer placed to mark.
Hey, whatever works.
Right?
I'm about half tempted at this point to tell you to bring your tree maverick in and start clearing some of this stuff.
You want me to just clear a straight line down down the far side then?
Sure, go for it. Move this process along a little bit. I'm getting antsy. And if I'm getting antsy, everybody else has to be getting antsy.
Okay.
Absolutely, Kevin. Mouse is a landscaping wizard. Hey, Bradley, if you want to make videos, I'm sure some people would be willing to check them out for you. Yes, I saw your message. Hey, Farmer Rary, how are you, man? And that's true, Easy. It's the thought that counts. Okay, according to the weather, it says the rain has stopped.
I don't hear rain noises anymore.
Yeah, but I still see rain.
That's wild.
Not like it matters. All right, Kyle. You have a good one, man. Take care. We will catch you later. Fighting with your fighting with your laptop to get your video uploaded. That's frustrating. Been there.
Very.
Caveman's had it much worse. He knows all the frustrations with the videos.
I actually have to upload. If I upload a video, I have to do it from my phone or my tablet. I can't even do it from my computer.
Mm-hmm.
It crashes out if I try to do it from my computer.
At one point, I sort of had a neat log pile here, and then I just completely jacked it up.
It happens.
Well, it's not like it's a crisis or anything. So where you're at right now is where we have to get to.
From the looks of things, yes.
Oh my gosh. I thought we were getting close. That's nowhere close. That's a lot of trees.
All the way down to where the semi is. So, actually... Not... But I'm cutting the border. I'm cutting the border.
Cut all you want. It's not like we have a shortage of trees on the map. Just grind up all the bloody trees you want. Hey, Laura Craft 69. Welcome to Harv's World. Glad to have you with us. I never actually officially know if people are watching the stream when they subscribe or not, but better to be safe than sorry, because Streamlabs tells me no matter, like, even when I'm not streaming, it keeps track of who's subscribed.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah.
Okay, well... It does not take long to fill a trailer.
I'm sure it doesn't. Like, what, 2 trees?
No. I made the full cut down there.
Oh, okay. Oh, but then yeah, our silo will take those wood chips though.
Yes, it will.
Ah, you couldn't get PV Uncharted to download easy.
If you're trying to download it through PV Tools, there's a few people have had that problem, and some of them have found out that it's due to region, like where they're located.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, there's some regional issues with PV tools apparently. And I think everybody here knows, but if you don't, um, Mouse also has a YouTube channel where he's doing some really interesting stuff. In fact, he was on this map before we were. He is a great builder, and he's a bloody mod encyclopedia. He really is just a mod encyclopedia. But you might want to check him out. And if, in fact, he dropped in, let's see, was that a week ago Friday? And he was just trying to get to 800. Everybody jumped over there and pushed him over the edge. Because that's how awesome Harv's World subscribers are. That was really cool, actually.
Yeah, it was a week ago Friday.
Yeah, it was that. Yeah, that impromptu. Are you trying to chew up the tree that I'm cutting?
No, I'm trying to get stumps. If I was trying to chew up the tree you were cutting, I would have done it.
I don't doubt that for a second. Yeah, I'll bet there. I haven't personally had an opportunity to test anything on it, but I'd imagine there's some unique challenges for Macintosh users. Well, it's my pleasure, Mouse. You've always been a help to me when I've asked, and I genuinely appreciate it. You ever want to know if there's a mod for something? Mouse is the guy to ask. I hope I'm not putting a burden on you, buddy. Just saying. If there's a mod for it, Mouse knows about it. I don't know how he ever gets any playing done. Keeping track of all those mods.
Right?
Hopefully by now we've got enough pavers to finish off our. Oh, the rain finally did stop. Halla frickin' Luya. But yeah, hopefully by now we've got enough pavers to finish off our steel mill.
Yeah, hopefully.
What happened there? I heard it cut and then I didn't get the tree.
Oh, stump. Don't want to leave them.
Don't leave the stumps. I haven't heard Dennis. I don't know for sure if larger maps are going to be permitted on console. I know they're trying to, I think, make the console market a little bit more compatible with the PC market as far as the availability of certain mods, especially scripted mods. But I haven't heard any. I mean, it really depends on slot count and how optimized these maps are. That's really what limits consoles, is just slot count.
Well, not only that, it also has to do with the console manufacturer.
Oh no, but I was talking specifically about maps.
Oh, maps. Yeah,
He was he was asking if they're going to have bigger than 1x maps for console on FS22.
um, there is a map for console now that's bigger than 1x.
What is it?
Stone Valley.
Is that bigger than 1x?
I'm like 90% sure it is.
Hello, Marky Bean. How are you? I like how we're using user machinery just to farm. I'm not sure I understand. Hey, Ye Gamer, how are you doing? No, Bradley, there's no conflict at all whatsoever with the wood sound mod. In fact, I just heard the tree fall, so I'm not sure what you're talking about, man, but there's no conflict.
Bradley, the thing of it is in multiplayer, it's limited. The distance on it is limited, so you can't hear it everywhere.
That's
So you have to be kind of close to it to hear it.
Oh, okay. So Dennis agrees. He's played on Stone Valley, and it's 2 times. He was. I'm sure he's hoping for more than just one in the future. Absolutely. USSR Soviet Union. I like how we're using. Oh, USSR machinery to farm.
He's
Sometimes.
talk. He's talking about the Kraz, right?
Absolutely. Why not?
Um,
There's some really nice Soviet models out there for farm sim. In fact, I've kind of made a habit out of using them on Off the Grid. If you haven't noticed, if you're a fan of Off the Grid.
yeah.
The
I
actually
have kind of made a habit of using them.
the Kraz trucks that we use on this map, I actually those were introduced to me by Mouse. He probably doesn't remember it, but that's definitely where I saw him first. He was playing with them on Spectacle Island. I remember that.
And they're actually made by the same guy that makes the Urals on Mod Hub.
Really? He did a much better job on the Kraz than he did the Urals. And I don't dislike the Urals, but I like the Kraz much better. Good lord, my camera's getting squirrely. Almost there.
Well, it wasn't a Mod Hub release, so he didn't have any of Giant's limitations to deal with.
Oh, that's an excellent point. Xbox is a pretty that's a pretty big Christmas gift request. If I'd asked for something on par with an Xbox when I was a kid, my parents would have laughed at me and said, "Get a job." Well, I didn't even know you were here, Sprue. In fact, when we first started this bloody forestry foray, I said, "Where's Sprue? He's the guy who always wants to see the forestry in action."
He didn't have to ask for it this time, so he's been quiet.
No, that must be it.
Gotta be.
And nope, there has not been any in-cab action. Although, that could be taken the wrong way. Am I even close to this thing yet? Good lord.
Getting close. You've got like, I think like 4 or 5 trees right there by you.
Oh, yeah, we're almost there. We are those trees right there that you're at right now. It looks like
Oh, there's a few down there too.
uh-uh. That little tiny grove of trees that you're grinding up right now,
Yeah.
that's all we have to do. That's it. We're done.
Oh, did you check it?
I'm looking at it right now. Yep.
Because I think this little small grove right down here needs to come out as well.
It not from what I can see. It's
Oh.
that's outside the boundary.
Okay.
Even if it is, we can take care of it later.
Grab those couple of stumps that were right there.
That's all good, Sprue. No worries. Nothing wrong with lurking. There, just for you, man. I can't see where I'm at, but and now everybody's going to get seasick. And I get smacked in the head with branches. But hey, it's all for a good cause. Hey, Jordan, how you doing, bud? No worries, man. Finally got your first night in the new apartment. That, my friend, is outstanding. I'll bet that was it. I'll bet that was exciting. Turn the music up. Parents not around to get on you for being too loud. Take as long a shower as you want. Ah, Sprue, dude, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. I completely understand. I don't blame you a bit. Don't sweat it for a second. I'm really, really sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that.
The worst time of year too. You be as sullen as you want to be, buddy. It's you're perfectly entitled.
Now, does it fit
Does what fit?
the peanut plant?
It'll fit.
Okay.
We got to get these frickin'
Awesome.
logs out of here, but it'll fit. I think I got 2 trees left to clear down here.
Yep. I got a tiny bit distracted. You know why?
Why?
Guess what's ready to be harvested?
Yeah, we're not doing that today. I figured they were ready. we got to have help for those.
Where we start taking helper applications?
Maybe. That might have to be an option at some point. Don't say that too loud, though. Good God, that's a lot of logs. I'm surprised we're not having major lag issues here.
Well, the rain's quit, so it's not as bad.
Fair enough. Where'd you run off to?
I ran off to take care of the trailer.
This is the last tree I'm cutting.
That was the last one that needed to be cut, anyway.
I know. I am painfully aware of that. Gratefully aware of that. What we need to do is just move these logs. Don't run them all the way to the sale point. Just get them off the field so that we can place the peanut factory.
Okay.
Please. Get this tree harvester out of the way. We might
I'm
have
working on getting the tractor and the other implements out of the way.
run those logs to the homestead. Yeah, we do have a sawmill. I don't know if we'll have to. I don't know if we'll have to blow up these rocks before it'll let us place. I hope not. I hope we can do that some other time.
Oh. You got the truck.
I have the truck.
You getting all the logs?
Trying. It's going to be stubborn. Tien Schaefer's. Welcome to Harv's World. Glad to have you with us, man. Thanks for subscribing. Very much appreciated. This is such a raucous pile, it doesn't want to load properly. Where's my unload point? It's right there. Okay.
Was it wanting to load all wonky?
Well, the back was, and it wasn't loading properly the way it's supposed to. I was
Yeah,
having
that happens quite a bit.
I was having to do that silly auto load thing where you can't have to keep hitting the button.
Yeah, it's been acting like that most of the day today.
Yeah. Okay. That's because it put a log right on top of the post. And for some reason it thinks the front pile is full.
Yep.
Yeah, it's weird. It's loading like 3 logs up front and then it kicks to the back again.
Yeah.
All I want to do
It's
is
ridiculous.
all I want to do is move them off the bloody field. Yeah, we'll get there.
In 3 to 5 business days?
Yep, in 3 to 5 business days. Unless you live in Nevada, then you'll be lucky if your packages get there in 3 to 5 business weeks. I've been having real issues with the postal service and getting my packages to me. Jordan's grandma lives in the same building, and she's bringing him casserole. That's awfully sweet of her, Jordan. Look at all those potatoes ready to harvest. That's just brutal. All right. I'm just stacking these over on the field edge for now. We'll run them over and sell them later. Good enough for government work, Fox? Absolutely. Or
Sounds like a plan.
what we usually say is good enough for Harv's World work. Oh, well, now I know why you're building a canal, Mouse. It's so bloody cold you can't even do any field work.
Yeah, that's pretty cold.
I want her to bring me casserole. I need an ama to bring casserole to me. All of my amas are no longer with us. I was like, what the heck are you doing, man? You just about tipped me over.
No, there was a log there. You literally hit a log.
Oh, I thought you were trying to pick it up or something, and all of a sudden I
No.
was like tipping.
I was cutting limbs off of the ones that I could see that had limbs on.
Right.
And you happened to run over a log while I was standing there.
Gotcha. Pure coincidence.
Outstanding. Absolutely
coincidental.
outstanding.
Serbs 101. Thank you so much for that donation. Very, very much appreciated. That will go to help families in need at Christmas time. And so far, by request, we're donating to the Salvation Army by my request, and then user request is to add toys to tots to that list. So we'll be going 50-50. But you have all been incredibly generous this past 10 days. That's how long we've been going, and we've got 42 days left in this, and we're already over $500 because you guys are amazing individuals. That's absolutely true, I play. Absolutely true. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to go with what I say, not by any stretch. If you don't care for Toys for Tots or the Salvation Army, two organizations that have spent the Salvation Army's well over 100 years old and have worked hard to help people in need their entire time. In fact, that's one of the reasons they were founded. Or Toys for Tots, that's with the Marine Corps, right? And they are,
Yes.
every year they collect toys for children who otherwise wouldn't get anything for Christmas. So, two organizations that are out there trying to make life a little bit better for their fellow man. You can't even say fellow man anymore, can you? Fellow human beings. But everybody's got their reasons, and I'm not going to disrespect somebody else's reasons. I don't, I respect whatever your opinion is on the subject. Do your own thing. But help people in need. Help people that aren't as fortunate as you are. That's all we're trying to do. Just help people. And try to get these bloody logs off the field so that we can check out our peanut factory. Oh, it's doing this stupid thing again. It won't even load to the front now. Like, not at all.
That's weird.
Well, I think we're done anyway. I think that's the last of it. Oh, there's a stump right here that I just drove across, by the way. Yep, Caveman took all my fuel. No, these trucks get run hard. They get run very hard. Alright, I'm going to park this right up over here and just leave it for now because we'll probably just load it and sell the rest of this timber off.
How many hours is on that one?
This one has 27 hours on it.
That's how many hours we've put on that truck since we bought it.
That's real-time play hours. Okay, PV, food factories, planters, peanuts. We do have a lot of peanuts stored up just for this.
The other truck's at 40, the other semi's at 41 hours. The dump truck's at 8.5.
In fact, I'm going to push this back. We've got a little bit of extra room, so I am going to push that back. Oh, what? What is going on there? Something ain't right. Let me try something here. Oh, that's what it is. It was just sitting up too high. It doesn't sit flush with the ground. Okay.
No, it doesn't.
So you have to adjust the height on it to get the right price. There we go, 452. Now maybe I can slide it around a little bit. Push it back a little bit. It's not going to let me place it until we get these boulders out of the way.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nope. Not kidding at all. We got to move the boulders. Hey, Kyle. Good to have you with us. Doing really well, man. How are you doing yourself? Well, we need 3 sticks of dynamite. Maybe 4. Let me grab that. We're going to need the milling machine. And we're going to need a couple of trailers. I mean, you were just saying we needed more gravel, right?
Yes.
Hey, Pub Scrub, welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. We are just trying to clear an area for our Planters Peanut Factory. And we thought we had it done. But now we've got to blow up some rocks. That's all right. Everybody likes to watch us blow up rocks, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's one of our favorite things to do.
That it is.
And Kyle's gone through quite a few life changes. If you want to share, be my guest. But I'm not going to stick my nose in. But it sounds like you got a handle on things if you're relaxing on Sunday and watching football. If I can get this dynamite out of here. Well, at least I got it on the ground. Man, this is one thing I hope they fix in FS19 is their bloody physics. Object handling physics just drive me crazy sometimes.
The game physics are very broken sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of you guys want to be kind enough to direct Bradley toward the best way, Bradley, is there's a link, a donate link in the stream description down below. And is this rock ever going to explode? It's like the longest fuse ever. There it goes. For the love of God and all that's holy.
Do you remember that one we had that was like 12 minutes long?
Oh, a new job, yeah, but and I know it's crazy. Kyle, yeah, new jobs can be very stressful though. I totally get that. But at least you have some training. It sounds like an electrician. That's a heck of a good job.
That's an amazing job.
Just it'll keep you grounded. Oh, did you see that? I got a dad joke in before anybody else could.
It'll definitely be electrifying if you mess up.
It would be electrifying if you mess up, that's for sure. Oh, they blew up at the same time. Okay. We are all blown up, sir. That's correct, Bradley. Hang on, let me get rid of this trailer and I'll come back and pick up those rocks. And that's very kind of you, Bradley. Thank you so much for doing that. And I lost straw bale. I thought it would get stuck on there, but it didn't. There, that's good enough. Wait, no, it fell right off. For the love of God. Somebody smack me in the noggin. There, that'll do.
Okay, but you might not like it.
Oh, if it's you, caveman, I'll definitely like it. Here we go. Sprue that. He wants to stay hot, more sparks that way. That joke was shocking. It'll leave you energized. Well done, everybody. Very nice. The dad jokes are just rolling now. Did we? Oh, these have to go in the stone crusher, right? They can't just go in
Right.
the silo.
Right. The
But
rocks have to go to Stone Crusher.
but we don't want them in the stone crusher, right? Because we want to make
Actually, we want to take them up to the concrete plant.
right. That's what I was just about to say.
Got to take all of those up to the concrete plant.
We will after the peanut factory actually gets placed. I hope this is all we have to do. Take care of these 3 boulders and then be able to place. I take it that's handling the gravel with no problem, though.
It's a little clunky, but it works.
Are there any mom jokes? What would be considered a mom joke? And I'm not talking about yo mama jokes. I mean, if I was thinking about stuff my mom might say, it'll be, put that thing away, you'll put somebody's eye out. Sprue. Sprue's on a roll now. Harv, you're grounded. Go to your room.
I think Carv's already in his room.
And one of them. They're all mine.
Exactly.
I don't have to share with anybody. That means no matter how messy or stinky or dark or light or cold or hot, it can be however I choose it to be. Hiya, buddy. 7? Great name. Can't dodge saying hiya, buddy, to you, can you? Well, this says they're locked, but I'll bet they're not really. I'm just going to pull them over here. Maybe they are.
Some things actually lock, some don't.
Mouse. If you fall off that fence and break your legs, don't come running to me. That's brilliant. You have to come inside sooner or later. I heard this one from my mom a few times. Why don't you go play in traffic? That one's kind of awful when you think about it. But that was kind of the 60s and 70s. Gotta keep these things in historical context, right? Alright, caveman, as soon as you clear out of there, I'm ready to place this thing. Or pretty close to it anyway.
There's a small patch of gravel here it does not like for some reason. And there it goes. Okay.
I have placement authorization. I'm going to play with the height on it just a little bit more, just to make sure.
Oh, wait a minute. This does not go in this silo. It goes in this silo. Whoops.
There's really a dramatic height difference on this. We might have to do a little terraforming when we're done here,
That's fine.
because this is really not getting anywhere close to the actual price.
How far off is it?
About $25,000.
Youch.
I know, right? I think there's just enough curve of a hill toward the back end of this thing that it just can't be avoided.
Ah. That's possible.
And it's being really finicky about even allowing me to place it. So I'm going with there. Okay. Well, thank you, Ed. Thank you very much. That was,
Okay. That doesn't look bad.
no, I think we'll be all right. So,
40,000 liters of concrete, 20,000 liters of board, 40,000 liters of steel, 20,000 liters of drywall, 20,000 liters of blocks, 10,000 liter of barrier, 20,000 liters epoxy, 40,000 liters of nails, 40,000 liter of pipe, 40,000 liter of rebar.
and that's why we have to get that steel mill up and running.
Yes. Sure is.
Oh, well, good to hear. Good to hear, buddy. Hiya, buddy. Glad you're enjoying the content. Glad it was able to help you out and get you into it. It's a great game, so I'm glad you're enjoying it as much as I do. Oh, there you go. See, Kyle knows what I'm talking about. His mom has said go play in traffic many times, even in the 90s. She's probably my age. Yeah, that could be true, actually. Well, you may have just played with your username too many times on YouTube, Bradley. I'm not entirely sure, bud. You might want to look into it between now and the next stream and maybe do it next stream if you want to. It's up to you, buddy. I appreciate the thought, at least. I don't think we're going to get you sorted out today because I think that's probably we met our goal to get our Planters Peanut Factory at least placed, cleared the area for. Thanks again, Ed. Yeah, 5K subs. We hit that recently. We are going to do something special to celebrate that. I don't know what or when yet, but we will. And as always, I can't thank the generous nature of you guys. Actually, Kyle, I am 55. So yeah, I think your mother is just about exactly the same age I am, or pretty darn close to it. Anyway, guys, you have been amazing this stream. I really appreciate how much you've done to help out so far. We're over $500. That will be reflected on the next stream. I will update that bar at the top. But I think that's going to do it for us for today. Final thoughts and words, Caveman?
Catch y'all next time.
Catch y'all next time. As always, we very much appreciate you coming along for the ride. And until next time, take care.